Hello again everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Landric Plays Hand of Fate 2. Last episode we did the Lovers card. We helped Oswin the potato farmer away from his horribly skeletonized wife. Yeah, that was slightly depressing in the end, and we didn't even get the magical sword he promised us. Damn it, Oswin. Okay, so moving on. We are facing the Chariot card.
A symbol of victory over oppression, control and will. Properties I understand well, and you will learn.
Okay, I'm almost insulted that you think we don't understand them yet, but fine. A plague of corruption is spreading through the downtrodden denizens in Old City. Aid Estrella and her loyal soldiers and find a way for the citizens to escape. Okay, so we're going to be facing corrupted, and we're going to be facing precision events. So a lot of pendulums. Rescue wagon. Save innocent townsfolk to access more stock and options at camp. Okay, so the more people we save, the more options we have at the campfire. Good to know. So, precision events. So neither of you actually help us with precision events. Let's...
All mages are my children. This one, however, I would rather disown.
That's rude. Let's hang on to Malacalypse, just because I feel like he might be quite good in this situation, though I don't know. Goblin, Retainer, Goblin Town. Sure, why not? Market Thief. I guess we're in a town, so let's take that. We'll see if we can get that token. Arm Wrestling. We don't have Kolbjorn with us to give us the extra dice, but given that this will be the first, we'll be doing the first round of this card, it's usually a relatively easy way to get some gold. Dark Alleys. Don't know what that does. I have a feeling we may be facing shadows, though, based on the shadows on the cards. Fame and Shame. I think this card lets us change our fame level, either increase it or decrease it. Dealing with thieves was pretty good, even if it was a chance card. Friend in Need. Trade Life. Berta's Betting House. Is there anything else we want? Let's pick a new card, one we've not seen. Fetid Fens. Let's go with that. It's got a shard on it. Shards are always good. Okay, what do we want to bring with us if we're going to be facing corruption? Well, we don't know what this one does, but it does a lot of damage, so we'll bring it with us. The Humble Hammer. Humble Hero, Heavy, Slam, blah blah blah. So this is good against corruption. I'm sure we had a... What do we do with any of these? Bloodletting Vial. Cry of Victory was quite good. Berserker's Creed. Don't know what it does, but it's got a shard. Pious Robes, also don't know what it does. What does the Mercenary Garb do for us? Tight Pockets. Goblins are less likely to steal stuff. Thieves are stunned if they hit us. Kind of interesting. Let's go with the Berserker's Creed and just see what happens. The Mask of Holy Fortunes, that sounds interesting. The Lord's Diadem. It looks good against corruption, so I'll hang on to that. The Dark Groove Ring. Stunted Healing. Enemies heal less during battle. Extinguisher. Don't know what that does. I have a feeling it'll be something like less fire damage, which, you know, isn't super valuable to us. The Gambler's Jewel. Will that help us with precision, or maybe it'll help us with dice events or something like that? Don't know what the Bloodletting Vial does, so we'll bring that along. Cry for Victory always seems quite good. Was there the Traitor's Urge? Holy Purification. Is that corrupted or just skeletons? Just skeletons, I think. I don't know if corrupted count as undead. We'll find out. Sacrificial Blades. They sound exciting. Let's grab them just to find out what they do, and then we can make more informed choices later. The Exquisite Blade is ornamental, which means it doesn't actually do a lot of damage, but we can sell it for a lot of gold, so we'll grab that. I guess we can bring a platinum card with us, so we might as well bring this one. And I guess we'll bring this as well. Cool, let's continue. And what do we want to start with? So we get to pick two supplies. Healing Spirits, I don't know what they do, but I suspect it's a case of it gives us, like, we can just use it mid-combat or maybe in camp to heal ourselves a little bit. You are good at... well, it says you're good at Corrupted, so I guess we'll start off with you, which sounds nice. The Goblin Griefers. That sounds pretty good as well. Do we want to start off with some extra gold, or do we want to start off... Let's get the Healing Spirits just to confirm what it is they actually do. And with that, we'll make a start on this quest. So we'll find out what we need to do.
This corruption spreads across the breadth of the Empire. It even touches me. My power keeps it at bay. But these are the seals that Callus has attempted and failed to place upon my return.
Interesting, so we're finding out a little bit more about why you're afflicted with this horrible growing corruption. Sir Malafal looks down from the back of his steed at the soldiers lined rank and file before him. The city is lost to the plague, he says dryly. We will not waste another soldier on this place. He gives the final command. In the name of the Emperor, prepare to withdraw. Block the gatehouse, let no one through. At sunrise, burn the city to the ground. Well, that sounds cold. Without hesitation, the soldiers march down the cobbled street towards the western gatehouse. A single soldier remains, the captain. She removes her helm to reveal a quiff of golden hair and an eye patch concealing a wound from a battle long ago. She approaches you and Malacalypse. Many innocent people will die come morning if nothing is done to correct this injustice, she explains. I ask that you aid my men in their search for citizens to escort out of the old city. Hurry, nightfall fast approaches, so find and rescue citizens, escort them out of the city. Ask some questions. Who are you? I am Captain Fiora, she says with a bow. I have been commanding my regiment on the northern border. My troops and I were called to the old city, and we were ready to march back to the capital. However, it appears the Empire has neglected its people in our absence, and I cannot abandon those we have sworn to protect. Can it be done alone? Fear not, there are soldiers that remember the virtue of the Empire, who remain loyal to her people. I have a number of scouts searching the streets for citizens as we speak. They will assist where they can. So what's the plan? I anticipate Malafal's intentions and my scouts have made preparations. To the southwest is a gatehouse abandoned when the infected broke through. If we can clear the corrupted from this district, we can escort any citizens through with minimal resistance. Okay, so that gets revealed to us. Defeat blight monster cars to access the gatehouse. So we've got to kill 12 corrupted before we can get here. That makes sense. Terrible tragedy to be sure. While the Emperor's eye is on the northern border, it has abandoned its people to this unnatural plague. Do not be fooled. It is no ordinary malady. Its affliction maddens and warps the minds of those it corrupts, turning friend, family, or lover into a mindless agent of hate and aggression. The Empire is right to fear its rapid spread and potential reach. However, there are many who call this city home, who have not been damned. Not yet. It is these souls I intend to save this night. Alright, tell us about the Old City, and then we'll wrap up. The Old City was once the hub of the world. Great artisans, travellers, traders, and merchants would travel from far and wide to sell their wares here. While it still houses many, it is a shadow of its former glory. A muddle of streets, and in light of the plague, many roads have been blocked. Alright, let's get going. My coachman will follow and transport any citizens you might find along the way. If you are lucky, there may be of assistance in your travels. Search the streets and kill the infected. I will send word when the way is cleared. Alright, so we've got two choices. I can actually see what the cards are if we hit map. So we've got city streets and city streets. So I guess we'll explore as many as we can.
Everywhere the rot touches, and everywhere bears its stains. What are you sacrificing when you stop to help them? Have you asked yourself that?
I have not, because we are a big damn hero and we don't bother asking questions like that. You happen upon a group of frightened peasants desperately seeking safety. Please help us. We've saved 8 citizens already. See? Easy peasy. We are grateful, the woman says as she steps into the carriage. I haven't much food, but should you need some, I would be willing to trade. Okay, we'll sort of clear out this side first, I guess. Road to Goblin Town. They say the road to Goblin Town is paved with gold and dead mice. Horace, son of the village idiot, has lured you to this forest cave with the promise of hidden treasure. You regret everything. Just through here, he points into a dark cavern. I saw a goblin hurrying into that hole not a moment ago. Goblin Town is in there, I'm sure of it. Okie dokie. I feel like maybe we've got more important things to be doing, Horace, but sure, we'll explore this dark and creepy cave. Interestingly, no enemy cards, so I guess this is a sort of... yeah, this is going to be like a dungeon full of traps, isn't it? Alright, here we go then. Can we move the camera? Okay, not like that, we can't. Nope, that's... there's definitely a way of doing this, right? Because I can't see a damn thing. Alright, let's... here we go. Settings, controls... Camera? Camera up, camera down. There we go, left and right. Changed it to the numpad, didn't I? So now we can actually see what we're doing. Fancy that. Whoop. Just avoid that spike. Not sure how we're meant to get through this. Can we just roll over it? Yep. Perfect. So So there's these spikes as well. Wait for them to pop up, and then we'll just hop over here, grab this food, and then which direction do we want to go? Do we want to go up there or down here? I can see, oh, there's some gold over there, so let's go that way. Slightly annoying that it tilts in that way, but I guess we'll have to make do. So we'll wait for this one to pop up, and then put around the corner there, ka-ching, and then this way as well. So we can just dodge around that. Is there something this way? No. There's some gold here, there's some health here. I assume that's a health potion, rather than just a big pile of health just lying around. And do we greed for this gold up here? Well, of course we do. Greed is good. There we go. Just grab this, and then back the way we came. 5 gold. I mean, that's probably worth it. Ka-chink, and dive, and then back down here, and away we go. Roll right out, right down that ladder, and to safety. Perfect. Alright, so may not have been Goblin Town, but we got a tiny bit of gold and a tiny bit of food, which is always good. 15 gold, 4 food, 2 fame. Horace is crestfallen when you tell him that Goblin Town wasn't down there. You didn't find the goblin either. You probably used their wily magics. I tell you what, if you manage to get your hands on a goblin, they might lead you there.
A reward well earned.
Okay, so we get a token, and now we know what's on that card. So let's go back up this way and sort of clear these ones instead. Tall buildings line the streets, their lower windows boarded up with planks of wood on Imperial order. A futile attempt to hinder the spread of the plague. Okay, so nothing happens, but we see what else is here. So I guess we'll sort of come this way and try and dogleg our way back this way. More tall buildings, nothing else, but we can see some paths. We can keep going this way. What's over here?
The
fetid
stench of
fens.
death is upon everything here. We understand that, you and I.
We sure do. A miasma hangs in the air, thick and redolent of the dead things trapped in the dark waters. Lovely. Just walking this path has been known to leave travellers with a lifelong cough. I've got a bit of a cough myself, maybe I've been skulking around the fetid fens too much. You spy an old carriage through the fog, its wheels locked in the mire. The occupants either fled or were eaten by the inhabitants of the swamp long ago. Since the fog is thickest around its rotting timbers, there may yet be valuables within. Okay, so we lose 10 max life straight away. And then we get to see if we can find something. This is going to be a tricky one. I really want that gold one, but I think we'll settle for silver. Especially as, yeah, we don't want to lose any more max health. So we don't get the token, but hopefully we get some equipment. What do we get? Let's grab the Lord's Diadem, because that's... Aha! That slows precision gambits, which we're going to see a lot of, and it helps us against undead. And it gives us a tiny bit of defense, actually. Don't have the required fame for it, but I think we'll take it. I should have seen what the Gambler's Ring did.
And their ilk.
Yeah, we know. So we've still got to defeat 12 corrupted, so I guess there's a bunch down here somewhere. Plenty of looters.
Some still fight, yet they must know their time is near.
The unmistakable sound of combat alerts you to a group of townsfolk being attacked by the infected. One brave warrior struggles to hold back the horde. We rush to their aid. Right, this is where we get to be a big damn hero. We get to rush in, smash some corrupted with a big old warrior's axe, and save the day. The question is, are we doing it to help people, or are we doing it because we want to be famous? At the end of the day, it's all the same, isn't it? There we go, warrior's axe. We've got that potion vial as well. We're at full health though, even if our full health is slightly lower than it should be. Barely more than a woodchopper's tool, but it looks good, and that's the important thing. Chop our way through these. Try and not spread our damage too thin. Focus them one at a time. There we go. Farmers are sort of distracting them. See if we can protect them as best we can. There's one down. And there's another one. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, the farmers look a bit slightly overwhelmed. Hopefully that doesn't count against us in terms of rescuing them. I'm sure they're just stunned rather than dead. But I guess we'll see. Chop, 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 chop. Slam. Nope, nope, need some more chopping. There we go. So we dodge your attack, and then pow, finish you off. I think you missed slightly there. Just chopped into midair, but it seems to have done the trick. Okay, you arrived just in time, the warrior explains. I don't think I could have held them off much longer. Could part with some equipment, he continues. I don't think it will do me much good now. So we've saved another 5 citizens, now we can purchase some equipment. You explain Captain Fiora's plan and help the survivors onto the wagons. And from here we can see some more streets, so we'll head that way.
Can you reach the end of this challenge before you starve to death? Time will tell.
That is a good point. You find yourself surrounded by the corrupted horde that broke through the gatehouse and wandered into the district. They shuffle mindlessly back and forth, limbs twitching. Let's see if we can ambush them. So if we get the gold one... Ooh, it's just off the side, but it still counted. So the dealer removes 2 monster cards. Hey, and they still... I was about to say, I hope they still count towards our total, and they did! The remaining infected stand by idly, twitching and riding in sickness. Malacalypse pats you on the back. Good job, I'm proud of you. I guess I should join in on this fight. And then we dash towards them. Oh. Okay. So I guess if we go for the silver one, does that just remove the 1 card?
You have done well.
Hey, and it removes an extra monster card. So, 4 fame.
The stench of corruption flows across the cities, tainting everything it touches.
So we've killed enough infected that we can now reach this gateway. Corruption grows from the ground itself, blocking all passage for the wagons. It must be destroyed. She asks that we join you in your efforts. Should you require assistance, you need only ask. Okay, so we've got essentially an artifact which counts as reinforcements. Any number of blessings can be equipped at one time. Transient blessings are discarded when certain conditions are met. So I'm guessing we hang on to this until we get to that gatehouse. But let's see if there's any more people to rescue.
Hard to eradicate at the best of times. We have our ways of hiding from the light.
Okay. Following Malacalypse's cryptic descriptions, many of which involve borrowing farm animals. Okay. You arrive at the edge of a vast and lonely lake. There you uncover a cave blocking a stone door. So why are you seeking Ira of the Vale? He drops his wine bottle nervously and forces a loud and hearty laugh, completely ignoring the question. The ogre manning the door to the underneath. 15 food per entry. Oh, that's right. Well, we only have 1 food, so yeah, that's not going to happen. I guess we can come back there. But speaking of food, we're going to need to...
too long. The city falls around you.
We're going to trade for some food. And you really don't have a lot, do you? Well, we'll buy everything we can. It's still not going to be enough to get through to the underneath, but we'll buy what we can, and then we'll break camp, and we'll see if we can save any more civilians. Is there anything here?
Surgery must be done with precision if it is to be effective.
So, not necessarily any citizens here, but hopefully...
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
We missed. Okay, so we get another chance at least. So let's see if we can just remove 1. And that'll make the fight a little bit easier at least. Which one's it going to be? Yeah, of course it's the 2 of Blight. Oh well. Do we want to call in assistance? I mean, I guess we might as well. I don't think they'll be super effective, but if they only last until the gatehouse, for example, then we're probably not going to go through 5 fights in that time, so we might as well use them as much as they're able to. Get Malacalypse to cast his shield on us. Pow. 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 They're very slow, these corrupted, so I'm not super worried about facing them. So, bouncing between each of them. There we go, that's 2 down. Another finisher. And another super attack. See if we can save this scout from succumbing. And 1 more super attack. And then see if we can get the finisher on this one in time. Nope, he's back on his feet. Oh well. Pow. See, easy peasy. Didn't even take a hit that time. I'm sure it was all down to those scouts. They're the real MVPs. And now we have enough fame to wear this diadem, which will help us on those precision gambits. Excellent. Which will help us ambush these in future. Oh wow, this actually goes quite a way down this way. Is there anything over here? Grateful citizens. Excellent. More food available from the campfire. What's this over here? Arm wrestling. Oh, of course. The city's burning down around us, but we can always stop and take some time to arm wrestle. Hey, just enough.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
So we get a tiny bit of fame, 10 gold, which, you know, nothing to sniff at, and it means that'll reset, so next time we can win something even better. We are running low on food again already, because we did explore a lot of stuff. No new paths. Okay, so that essentially just wasted a food, but we really want to
Further
explore
into
everywhere
the
to
city,
save every single
with
person.
more yet to be saved.
So the gatehouse looms over us, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. It is as the scouts reported. The corruption will block the path for the wagons. Make haste, we'll protect the wagons with my scouts, you two clear the way. Just the two of us, eh? Okay, fine. You know what? Yes, let's bring those scouts in on it as well. Because that looks like a lot of infected. I'm sure we can take them, but the more health we can sort of get through each encounter with means the more likely we'll survive the end. Particularly if we're sort of running low on food, we want to have as much health as we can so we don't starve. Oh, I didn't even read that. Whoops. I'm pretty sure that said smash the big glowy green thing. Whoop. Pow. So, I don't know if should we be focusing on the big glowy green thing, or should we focus on each of these guys first? Okay, that was a slightly dramatic spell you've got there. Okay, so that thing periodically just explodes. Good to know. Oh, whoop. It's got these horrible green blobs all the way over here. I see. I'll just finish you off. It looks like those scouts are slightly done for. That may have been a bit of a waste. But you're virtually dead, as are you. So we'll just finish you off. Whoa! Okay. See if we can get out of this. Okay, that was... Okay, let's definitely get you first. Okay, and it's doing it again. Hammer the red belt button. Okay, so next time, yeah, let's go for this first. Get Malaclips to give us a shield. Oh, well, there we go. So, pillar destroyed. We've just got to get this one guy left. Smack him around, like dodge his super attack, and then pop. Again, we sort of kill him with the shaft of the axe rather than the the sharp bit, but oh well. So job done. We took a fair amount of damage from that. Let's leave the old city without citizens. What? What? No. Bear no ill souls. Yeah, we're going to carry on going. We're going to try and rescue as many people as we can.
What is it the towers will watch over? A stream of death and despair?
That's bleak. The tower provides a commanding view over the once impressive city. As you pause to catch your breath, you watch the last of the sun's rays disappear over the horizon. Malaclips shakes your shoulder and points over the battlements to the south. So there's the final refuge. You can see the final gatehouse, its tower rising from the wall of the old city to the south. Really? Does that mean there's 40 people in just this city? As you continue to look, a small glow appears on the horizon beyond the city perimeter. First one, then another, and another. The Empire, Malaclips cries. They're preparing to burn the city. We must get the people to safety. Let us hope we are not too late. Let's also hope we have enough food. Let's see if we can trade. Buy food. And another. And another. And one last one, just for luck. I feel like we're going to easily burn through all of that. Finish trading. I guess we can use our artifact, which is the healing spirits. Can be used from camp, restores 10 life. Might as well top ourselves up. We'll use it once more as well, because why not? And we've got to get rid of 40 corrupted before we can make it to here, as well as saving as many citizens as we can. No incident there. So I guess we'll sort of we'll do the left-hand side first and then see what happens.
They believe fire will purge this sickness. But the sickness is not in the city. It is in the land itself. It will be purged, but not like this.
Okay, that's ominous. So, burning rubble. Terrible crash. The building beside you is struck by a flaming catapult shot. Malacalypse shields their eyes from the blaze. Quickly, we must find another way. So that road is blocked. I guess we go this way then. The river's waters, now a putrid green, emanates with a miasma that turns your stomach.
If there is a finer mind than my own, I've yet to meet it. Yet, I've brought a scourge of mindlessness into this world, and must suffer the results.
So this is all your fault. Oh, we still have the scouts with us. Okay, let's bring them with us as well. So we're not finding quite as much equipment as we were in the previous adventure. I think we'll be okay though. The question is, can we rescue everyone? I'm fairly certain we'll make it. Make it through the. We'll make it through the sort of overall adventure. We'll kill all of the corrupted that we need to. It's just a case of whether we can get everyone else out alive. There we go. Finish. There we go. Oh, we still took a hit from that. That's slightly annoying. Got you. Finish. Yeah, you're gonna get up. That's a shame. Slightly annoying that you can still hit me during the finisher, but it does stun you because of our diadem, which is handy, and then we'll just finish you off. So again, we're taking, little scraps of damage here and there. A lovely zoom in on Malacalypse's guitar, banjo, balalaika, whatever it is. Loot. Probably a loot, yes? Yes. With the horde defeated, the townsfolk rush to tend to their peasants. They are grateful for your protection.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
I think I'd rather have food, though I hope... Yeah. Okay, so we end up with life rather than gold. Fine, I'm happy with that.
Let's
I'd rather have had
do
the food.
with that, given your position.
But it'll do. No incident there. We are running low again though.
Even in the midst of terrors, there will always be traders who stayed too long hoping to profit.
So now we can sell equipment, but that's not going to help us buy anything. Thieves Guild.
An opportunity for you to show your skills extend beyond mere violence.
Excellent, so we get to add some cards to the deck. Let's go with the food and life, because food and life is always good. I don't think we're going to find many shops in this burning city. More burning rubble. So we're going to lose 10 health a turn now until we can find some food.
No one wants to perish wealthy, but starving.
Let's see if we can do this. So because we've got the diadem on, this should, there we go, make this a bit easier.
That will set you in good stead from here.
So there go 2 monster cards, and then we can do it again. If we can get another gold one, then we don't have to worry about fighting them at all. So, no, not this time. There we go. Look at us go. 2 huge successes in a row. I normally hate those pendulum things. This diadem is certainly worth the money. So, for fame, extra paths. Let's quickly stop at the camp and see if there's any more food for sale. Buy food. No. No food. Not ideal. So we're going to lose a lot of health until we get some more food. Peasants may have food to trade. Trade. I thought you said food to trade. Oh, never mind. I should have read that more closely. Ah well.
The game often offers you a choice. Sometimes they are both poor choices, however.
Oh, I don't want poor choices. While roaming the dark alleyways of the capital, you see a suspicious group travelling in your direction. Frost Trappers, 4 of Greed. They're dragging a locked chest behind them, its contents unknown. In another direction, you spy an item glinting in the moonlight. The Exquisite Blade. However, you notice a number of shadowy forms lurking in the alley nearby. Let's move towards the locked chest, because I don't really care about the Exquisite Blade. But maybe that chest is full of food. Who can say? Let's bring on the scouts as well. But yeah, I feel like we may have to just beeline to the tower, because otherwise we aren't going to survive this quest, even if we don't have all of the civilians safe and sound.
We could have safely walked away, but no.
Oh, we're cutting our way through them at least. So this big heavy axe is not going to be great against the thieves, but it should be okay against the minions. There we go. Slice, 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 dodge! Nope, you're on our side, sorry about that. There we go, another one down, and then it's just these nimble little thieves. They are still taking plenty of hits from this axe. There we go. Virtually all done. Wow, axe straight to the face. I'll teach you to try and defend your chest that we had a look at. Well, you know, for the greater good and all that. Some more fame. Hey, 20 food. It was full of food after all. Secret compartment at the bottom of the chest. And we crack it open. So we also get some equipment. We get the Bastion of Purification, which isn't going to help us because we've got the axe rather than a sword. But we'll try anyway. More people. Or not people. The horrible monsters. So we are saving more citizens, but it feels like we need more and more. This is going to be a tricky one to do. But we make it. Excellent. That gets rid of another 2.
Nicely timed.
I think every one of those we get gets us one step closer to the token on that diadem as well. Oh, missed it that time. Okay, so we are going to have to fight these ones.
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
Alright. He's very smug, isn't he? Well, I'm sure we can cut our way through them. It's just going to take a little bit of time and maybe a sliver of our health as well. That is a lot of blighted. The rock grants power before it grants release. Muscle replaced with darkness. Organs pumping back black bile through shattered veins. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when their health is low. And then use a finisher. Yeah, we know.
I hope this works.
There we go. Just cut our way straight to the heart of these horrible, horrible beasts. Take out these weaker ones first, and then we'll try and finish off these big ones. There we go. Finisher right there. So still slightly annoyed that we can get interrupted during a finisher, but at least it causes them to be stunned, which is quite helpful. Maybe shouldn't have used the special ability on him, but oh well. And we'll just cut you all to pieces. And then one last one. Hey, there we go. So we're burning through our scouts quite a lot, but we are also burning through a lot of these corrupted, and that's going to bring us one step closer to the end of this quest. Do we rescue some people as well? So six corrupted left to go. More burning and flaming debris. We'll have to go the long way around. So we'll go down the paths we've already explored. That'll save us from having to use food. Hey, another grateful hero. Rush to their aid. We'll see if we can save them, and that will rescue a whole bunch more people. Okay. So I wonder if there's going to be another level sort of to the city, or whether this is the final sort of district, if you like. It feels like he didn't actually get the hit on him, just the finisher sort of still damaged him, even though it damaged one of them in passing, is what I was trying to say, I guess. There we go. Chuck him away. Pop him. Another finisher. This diadem feels like it is doing good work for us. There we go. Yeah, I guess it's a little sort of AoE when we get the finisher, not when they hit us after all. So it's almost a good idea to wait until they're closer before pulling off the finisher, just so that it stuns everyone around us. Pop. There we go. Easy peasy. Save all of those poor defenseless peasants. Slaughter our way through the corrupted, and we're one step closer. One step closer. We've got plenty of food left over this time, at least. There we go. More equipment's available for purchase. We've got some gold. Maybe it's a good idea to check what's available. Cool. Same as before. We've got some more scouts. We've cleared the corruption. Let's see where are we? Let's use the last of our potion just because. Can't guarantee that we'll find a health potion on the way. See if we can trade for some equipment. What have you got? Sacrificial blades, bloodletting vial. Ooh. Throw a bomb that deals 150 damage to corrupted in one area. Oh, excellent. We'll have that. Yes, we'll replace that. Destroy the armor of 15 armored corrupteds to unlock this shard. Well, we'll see if we can do that. Sacrificial blades. We can't afford it, but what does it do? Good against skeletons, wraiths, and necromancers. Well, we'll hang on to that, or at least now we know what the card does. So let's break camp, and let's do some more exploring. What's this out here? The market thief. I don't think we're... So he's stolen some of our belongings. He's stolen 5 gold. Okay, at least it wasn't any of our equipment. Are we going to be able to chase them down? No, we're not. So no token for us, and we lose 5 gold. Drat. It's a bit of a risky card to put in there, just for the sake of a token. Oh, more burning rubble. Lovely. There's still quite a lot of people yet to be rescued, so maybe there is a whole another area after this. More grateful citizens. Oh, maybe it's not then. Maybe it is just the way the cards happen to have been laid out.
With
Hungry
every
porpoise.
step, corruption reaches further, and your chances become less.
You spy a group of poor urchins loitering in an alley. They look hungry. As you approach, they scramble into a pile of discarded crates. Explain that we're here to help. How do you know we're not one of... Well, we're not snarling and covered in horrible green crystals, for a start. We can try and catch them, or we can offer them food. Let's just offer them food. Because that should leave us just enough to get by, and it saves some more citizens. The eldest child reaches out gingerly and snatches the food, devouring it in an instant. Hunger overcomes the rest of the group, and they crawl from their hiding place to gobble up the food. Trust gained, they board the wagons. You resume your journey. Excellent. So we just got to find the last 5 people. Okay, they're not there. So I guess there's a hole there. Are they here? They might be. Or they're probably here, I suppose. And we've got just enough food to do it perfectly. Wonderful. We don't have to fight everything we see. Of course we do. Easy does it. Oh! Almost. That was a very thin gap there. Okay. Are you going to tell me this means more of them show up? Okay, we just instantly lose some life. Let's try it again this time. Do we go for the gold option? It looks like it's going to be a lot trickier this time. Maybe we go for the nice, safe, easy silver option. Nope, no we don't. Haha! Okay, so at least we get rid of 2 of them, even if it did cost us a little bit of life, and it gets rid of the 2 terrors, which makes life a little bit easier. Oh, we didn't pick up any more scouts, it seems. Oh well. They were pretty helpful in the end. And we've still got this big glowy bomb as well. But perhaps we save that for the final fight. Oh, okay, they did hit us a little bit there. That's right, we want to actually use the finisher like that to stun them, but we also want to use this, this I don't know, the anti-undead bomb to break armor, because that'll give us the token from it, rather than just using it to kill them. Then again, it's usually a good idea to use it to kill things. Best defense is good offense, after all. And we're not low on health, but we don't want to get much lower, particularly if we've got a nasty boss battle to face at the end of this. Whew, okay, but we got through that fairly unscathed, so it doesn't really matter that we took the damage there. Hey, we got the token for the axe. Perfect. So I wonder if that upgrades it. That appears to be the last of them. Oh no, there are more paths, so we actually might run out of food. Oh well. Okay. Goblin Retainer. We may skip that one. Oh,
Do you
more plague.
wonder what lies beyond the gates of death? This corruption is but a small part of it.
That's certainly ominous, but it's just one more reason why we're not planning to die. Well, I was going to say not today, but let's plan to not die ever if we can help it. Pow, pow, pow. Dodge. Pow. Dodge. Pow. So you're guaranteed to sort of give us a finisher, I guess, so we can stack everyone up, and there we go. Stun basically everyone, so we're doing extra damage now. Handy. I'm going to say we planned all of that out on purpose, even if we didn't. Finish you before you get up. Finish off you with one of these. Oh no, Mal's down. Well, we could go and pick him up, but okay. I was going to say he's not actually been that much use to us. He would give us a shield, which is always good. But there we go. Up on your feet. There we go. He's got a shield now. Not that it's useful because we've already knocked him down, but just for style points. Have a big glowy shield as we toss that corrupted to one side. So does this mean we've rescued all of the peasants? No, but we do get a spin on the wheel. Is it food? No, it's gold. Don't think we want gold. We want food. Or health. Health, I'll take the health. I prefer max health, but you know, we'll take what we can get. And we saved all the citizens. So we are... Let's just check if there's any more food left in the wagon. There is! Okay, so maybe we should have kept that gold after all. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll take... Well, I mean, we're not going to use the gold for anything else, so let's just buy all the food. But there's going to be nothing that's worth 1 gold except this food, so we might as well spend it. And then finish trading, break camp, and then we'll just clear out this bottom row here, because I want to see what the goblin retainer is after all.
I can't determine whether you're the sort of person to put their faith in goblins, or merely the sort to give their actions no thought.
Oh, definitely the second one. The tower is in chaos. Alarm bells have the garrison soldiers in a panic. As you watch, a goblin with a hefty sack leaps from a window, dangling from a makeshift rope. He bounces painfully off the walls as he lowers himself to the ground. The castle doors fly open. Guards assemble, armed and angered. We're going to help the goblin, aren't we? Of course we are. I need a moment to recharge this. Help me and I'll split my takings. Here's your retainer. Okay. Arrest them there with the goblin. No, I'm not. He just gave me a sack of money. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we're going to attack these valiant soldiers of the Empire for trying to stop a thief in exchange for profit. I'm pretty sure we're still a good guy, right? We're definitely one of the good guys. So we got to hold them off. Whoop, dodge that. We got to hold them off while the goblin escapes. Maybe we'll kill all of them in that time. Sorry, not kill them. Knock them out, because you know we're heroes. We wouldn't kill soldiers for no reason. Finish you off. Oh, you still stabbed us in the back. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he was definitely knocked out with that axe embedded in his back. Pop. Almost all done. Dodge. And slam. Hey, we did it. 20 seconds to spare, more or less. So what's the goblin going to give us for our trouble? I'm guessing because it's a goblin, more trouble. Hearing the shouts of additional guards, the goblin summons a portal and drags you in. The three of you fall through a seemingly endless tunnel of swirling stars. Let's grab this. Ah, we could have got a blessing. That would have been nice. Oh well, I'll take the gold. Gold is always good. After what seems like a lifetime, the portal releases you somewhere in the depths of the forest. You eventually find a path and continue on your way, all the way back to the city, I imagine. We get the token at least, that's always good. I enjoy getting tokens. More plates, so we could sort of, yeah, avoid this and just go around now that we've completed all of our objectives, but, you know, completeness. Completeness for completeness' sake. Oh, okay, nope, they're both on fire as well. Never mind. So back to the gatehouse, and...
Endless dark deeds have been done in the name of the Empire. May you set that ledger right, at least in part.
You usher the frightened citizens through the gate and to their escape. My thanks to you, she says with a smile. I doubt we could have done anything more for the people of the old city. Halt! A voice shouts from beyond the gate. That's not corrupted. Oh no. You turn to see a troop of Empire soldiers marching through the gatehouse. By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fiora, you are to return to the Imperial City at once to report. Captain Fiora scoffs, calling to the young captain blocking the gate. These people bear no mark of corruption. All they want is safe passage. Emperor decree or no, it is our duty to protect them. What good is a soldier who cannot follow commands? What is an empire without order? The young captain retorts proudly. By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fiora draws her pistol, standing between the cowering old city refugees and the Emperor's decree. I will not stand down. Okay, so saving that that anti-blight bomb turns out to have been a mistake because we're facing the Empire, not the corrupted. I suppose we should have thought that through, but oh well, here we are. And luckily we found out that our axe definitely works on Empire soldiers as well. Captain Sterling. He hears the pleas from the old city but does not weep. Orders are orders. Captains wear armour that dulls standard attacks. Use bash to break the armour, okay?
I fight for...
I'm just going to throw this on them anyway, because, hey, it still does some damage, so...
So
even if it's only a tiny, tiny amount.
to arms!
So we'll stand shoulder to shoulder with Captain Fiora. We'll take out all of these soldiers, we'll help those refugees. Oop, if I don't keep getting shot in the face.
This works.
Just keep using this, even if it really doesn't do much. Are they healing mid-fight? It looks like they might be. Or maybe I just missed those the first time round. Still, we're making short work of them. We'll cut through these soldiers that are only following orders, and then we'll take out the captain. Just dodge in time. There we go. One last one here. Focus all our efforts on you. So, smash away your armour with a couple of fairly hefty blows, and then there we go. Oh, his armour actually breaks apart. That's a nice touch. You've got a lot of health, but you are no match for the three of us, especially with attacks like that. How? There we go. And I was worried that we wouldn't finish this. We're certainly going to finish him. There we go. Dramatic flourish right at the end there. Okay, so we saved the civilians. We made a friend of the soldier. These Emperor-decreed injustices have been on the increase of late, Captain Fiora says. Something ill is growing from within. She pauses her ruminations and gives you a stern look. The Empire would do well to have somebody like you serving it. Yeah, perhaps. Hey, and we get some tokens. So for
This is
escaping
where
the city.
you differ. There is no problem Callus would not have solved through death, yet you show mercy.
I mean, we did kill a lot of people to get here, so you know, let's not be too hasty. So a whole bunch of events, a whole bunch of equipment, Marksman's Blade, Felden's Favor. We're getting equipment more faster than we can equip it, which is a bit of a shame. Leather armor, okay. But friending Estrella Fiore, so we get her as a companion and we get her special companion tree. We've not actually completed any of those yet, so we'll see if we can do that. For rescuing all of the citizens, we get Rescar's Quake, no idea what that is, and the Grifter's Companion, which is another platinum ring. Horace's suggestion to enter a trap dungeon, follow the goblin. Okay, that's I guess an extension of that quest, and one drunken knight, which looks like another dungeon full of horrible traps, but it's got a token on it, and we love tokens. Speaking of tokens, we get combat prowess with the warrior's axe. We get the chieftain's axe. I wonder if that counts as a supply or just something that goes in our armory. And for escaping with the goblin thief, we get payment due. Okay. Well, that was an exciting and dramatic adventure.
I can no longer go easy on you. The usurper will not do so, and I must test you sorely before you arrive at his gates.
So we have unlocked a whole new bunch of missions, including the infamous death card, but I think we'll keep progressing with these ones. Obviously, that's going to have to wait until next episode, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm certainly enjoying this series. We're going to see how it all pans out. See you next time.